Well, hello, Aquarius. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be your full moon reading for August 3rd. So, if you're new to my channel, my name is Melissa, and I do things a little bit differently here. So, we look at the new moon energy and the full moon energy. So, we're going to do the reading for August 3rd, which is the full moon, which is today because I waited to the last possible minute because there's like so much stuff going on, but I'm here. So the full moon is about the peak of the cycle. So we're looking at what you're manifesting and coming from any intentions that you set at the new moon, and also what needs to be released. So the full moon energy isn't just the day of the full moon. It starts a couple days before and it lingers, and we're looking at kind of the 2 weeks after that, leading up to the new moon. So let's take a look. We're going to do 9 cards. We're going to do 3 cards of kind of the overall energy, what's going on, 3 cards for what the full moon is trying to show you, and then 3 cards of possible advice or actions to take. So let's get in there. What is the overall energy for Aquarius, please? We have the 9 of Swords. That one's coming up a lot, y'all. The King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Okay. I just like spit a little. I don't know if you can see that or not, but like these baby hairs are crazy. Oh. 9 of Swords. This one keeps coming out, you guys, and there's really like, it is what it is, but like that's what's out there right now. This is anxiety. This is not being able to sleep. This is your thoughts kind of taking over and running your existence. This is you not being able to live your best life because you're thinking too much. Okay. Then we have the King of Pentacles, which is the king. He's kind of on top of it. He is like very practical minded, gets his hands dirty, very like down to earth leader kind of energy. And then we have the Ace of Cups, which is new opportunities for emotional fulfillment, or a new emotional path for you possibly. So I feel like, the Ace of Cups isn't always like lovey gushy shit. Like it can be just a different emotion, right? So I feel like with this 9 of Swords and this like anxiety and worry, and the King of Pentacles maybe having something to do with it, I feel like maybe you're either not used to feeling these negative emotions, and that's why this Ace of Cups is here, or that maybe there's a King of Pentacles type energy in your life that is helping to bring new emotions your way, whether that's a therapist, a father figure, somebody who's used to dealing with people, like, I want to say like below, but not like in a status kind of way, but more in a like being in charge of people, like somebody who's in kind of a leadership role, like a father or boss or something along those lines. But there could be somebody that's just trying to help break you from that anxiety and that worry and help you feel better. But it could just be that it's a new emotion for you that you're dealing with. So let's see what the full moon has to offer for Aquarius, please. We have the Hierophant, more leadership, more swords, 8 of Swords, and then the 9 of Cups. Crazy. Okay. So we have the Hierophant, who is like the if there's a system with a hierarchy, like a church or your job, where there's like, like the floor people, the like assistant managers, the managers, the like company CEO, whatever, like there's a hierarchy. This would be the guy at the top. Okay. So again, with that leadership kind of energy, but you're not wanting it. You're not wanting to see it. You're kind of caging yourself off from it, is what I'm getting, because you really want to protect this happiness that you had, right? 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups, bad thoughts, good thoughts. So I feel like you're maybe this is saying that, it would be a good time to cage yourself off from any authoritative type assertive people in your life. It could be saying, like that you're gonna need to protect yourself from that in order to protect this energy. But I kind of feel like you're already here. So it really is, it could be just you're in your own way and keeping yourself from that. But we have this guy here who's, I'm not getting the greatest feeling from this card today. I mean, sometimes I get kind of uh, like narcissistic energy off of the Emperor card, but I'm kind of getting a little bit off of the Hierophant right now. Like, could he be causing this? Is there is there somebody or a situation that feels like it's trying to control you? So you're trying to protect yourself. That could be what's going on here. But I feel like, prior to the full moon energy entering, you're already in a not so great headspace. There's a lot going on right now. Like we're talking about the Great Awakening and entering to the age of Aquarius. So, it could just be like you feel I'm hearing the weight of the world. The weight of the world is on you. And I feel like you're kind of taking a lot of what's going on externally and internalizing it. And, maybe that's what needs to happen. Maybe, that's what the full moon is trying to show you, that it's okay to protect yourself. It's okay to protect your energy. It's okay to protect your emotions. And maybe that's something that's going to be coming up. It could be coming up to release as well, to release the bindings, okay, to release the blindfold, and see your worth and see your happiness, and your ultimate goal is in sight, but you have this blindfold on. So however it resonates for you, as how it would apply in your life. Again, this is a general reading, so it's not like I have insight to your specific. It can't be specific to everybody who watches this. That would be ridiculous. But, it kind of comes off either way. So whichever way applies to your situation, like you're either kind of in need of protecting yourself, but I really feel like you've already been in this negative space, and you're just kind of closing yourself off to what could be. Okay, so whatever this full moon energy brings up for you, I would like kind of recognize that, like if there's a person that you're protecting yourself from, kind of maybe pay attention to that. But I feel like this is maybe bringing a situation up for you that you feel like you need to protect yourself from. So let's get some cards of advice or action. This is moving rather quickly, actually. Any advice or action for Aquarius, please? Whew. All right. We have the Empress, the Eight of Wands, another 8, and the Fool. We have 2 more major arcana cards here. We have the Empress, who is the nurturer. She is she's the nurturer. I was going to compare to a movie, but I like it requires a lot of detail. Then we have the Eight of Wands, which is, if you want to know what movie I'm talking about with who the Empress reminded me of in this particular instance, ask in the comments and I'll let you know. But the Eight of Wands is my manifesting card. This is, what energy you put into something is what's going to come back. I feel like the very magical energy from this. Almost like Fantasia, where the Disney movie Fantasia, where they're like all the brooms are up sweeping and cleaning and the mops are cleaning and stuff, kind of like that, like kind of magic energy. Like the energy that you put into a situation is what you're going to get out of it. And then we also have the Fool card, which is taking a leap of faith. So there may be a situation here where you're going to need to take off this blindfold and take a leap of faith. You're going to have to jump into something, because unless you put that energy, that faith into whatever it is you're trying to create here, these sticks are just going to fall. They're not going to swirl and be all magical like Fantasia, right? You have to put that faith, that energy of trusting the universe and trusting yourself, trusting that you will take care of yourself, that you will be taken care of, that you will be provided for. When you can put that energy along with this faith energy, anything is possible. Whatever you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. And I feel like you're very guarded right now, and the full moon is probably going to bring a situation to you that, kind of enhances that guardedness, right? For the time being. And like the advice that I'm getting from Spirit is to take care of yourself. Don't let outside influences, okay? Like, you're protecting yourself from these outside influences. Don't let these outside influences disturb your peace, okay? Don't let them make you feel like, less than. Know your worth, all right? Know your worth. Know that you are a intuitive being, that you have your own guidance, and that you take care of yourself, and you don't need no man. I mean, I'm only saying that because of the Hierophant, but it could definitely apply to a female. I am getting a lot of strong masculine energy in here, but that could be anyone. Like, gender doesn't have a role here. It's really about the energy. A lot of other readings I've been doing lately have had very strong and assertive combined with feminine, like the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Very, very strong feminine, but strong. So it has that masculine aspect, where I'm seeing a lot of masculine external, and the card's telling you to pay attention to that feminine internal, that you can take care of yourself regardless of what's going on in the peripheral. Okay, whatever's going on out there doesn't have to be directed in here, okay? And once you combine these are major arcana cards, so these are things that are out in the cosmos. These are things that are out of your control. This is not your day-to-day tasking type shit. This is big time stuff. This is more on a soul level. You need to feel this faith, the unseen, the having faith in what can be, and knowing that you are an eternal being, and that you are there for yourself. All right, like these are what you're trying to go for, and I feel like they're there. Your reach is guarded, though. You're reaching for them, but you hesitate. Okay, I feel the hesitation due to some masculine type energy. This doesn't have to be a man, but somebody who's being a little too assertive, a little too controlling, a little too maybe involved in your business. That I feel like, once you can let go of that effect on you, and know that as long as you have faith in your own abilities and take care of yourself and are nurturing to your own feelings, like, it's okay to feel that this is a little too much for you. It's okay to feel that, as long as you are balancing it with your own positive feelings. Okay, so that's the advice that I have here. That's what I've got going on. If this resonates, please let me know in the comments, or leave a like if you don't feel like saying anything. And if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and I will see you in the next video. As always, have a blessed day.